Welcome to 1012 Broad Bay Lane, League City, in the lakes of South Shore. We're going to take a walk and look at this beautiful one-story home today. David Gloger is going to be your listing agent with eXp Realty. Let's go take a look. For a little background, this is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, one-story monster right with a water view on the backside. If you'll notice, you've got great limestone as we come in. Beautiful paved stones, upgraded landscaping. And as soon as you open the door, keep your eyes peeled because you're in for a surprise as soon as you open up. Notice the archways that lead you into the home and lead straight to the back. You can see the water all the way out the back. We'll pan to the left here. You're going to see an oversized office. Huge 12-foot ceilings. Room for guest seating. Oversized desk. File storage. And wall storage on the right if you wanted a little bit of more storage for books and that sort of thing. We'll head back out here into the entryway, which is absolutely huge, very wide. You'll notice it's got really good sized furniture in here, tall arches, tray ceilings. And we're going to pass through some of these hallways that we're going to come back to, but the first thing you're going to see now is the middle foyer. And we're going to pan to the left. Look at the size of this room. This is a great flex space. Tray ceilings, very tall, beautiful, lots of options. You can see this is kind of a library space with these beautiful wine barrel tables in the center. So you can get an idea of what they've done with this space. You can see this actually turning into formal seating for a formal sitting area. Great for a grand piano, a sports area, or even a bar. And if you pan over to the right, formal dining. Oversized table, huge room, massive ceilings, custom chandelier, and again, plenty of space on the walls for beautiful art. So pretty. Look at all of that space. This is a grand room, plenty of space for all of your family gatherings without feeling crowded at all. Let's turn back. We're going to head straight to that water, but before we get to that back door, we've come to the heart of the home. And here's the living space and the kitchen. We're going to pan to the left. Look at that fireplace, stacked stone, custom mantle, beautiful travertine hearth. Look at that stone all the way to those ceilings. Custom paint on the back walls. And if you pan to the right, plantation shutters. By the way, those plantation shutters are in every window in this home. And let's talk about the kitchen. Look at that. It is massive. Look at that beautiful custom paint, wood ceiling, branch chandelier over the breakfast area, custom built in just behind the breakfast area with a teak window treatment that, by the way, if you look at it, that's actually removable, so you can have a clear window space if you want to. Just fold it up and tuck it away, or put it out. And you've got 2 appliance garages, by the way, in this custom built-in, so you can just pull your appliances out, leave them plugged in, and tuck them right back in. Keeps them off the counter. You've got beautiful custom finished cabinets here, beautiful custom vent hood, Wolf appliances, custom backsplash. And then over here, there's your pantry. And then you've got double Wolf ovens, a Bosch refrigerator, which does come with the home, by the way. And then over here, you have an under-the-counter microwave on the right-hand side. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this island. This is not an island. I think it's a continent. Look how huge it is. That's massive. And by the way, you've got storage 360 degrees around this island. No wasted space at all. If you use all of this space up, you're probably going to need another home. Like 2 homes, maybe 3, because this has that much space in it. You can't imagine, you guys, how big this house is. When you come in, it's just amazing. So pretty. Now let's take a trip over and down the hall. Just off to the side here, you're gonna see this little niche, and we're gonna go straight into the primary suite. What a great lighting fixture right here in this niche. And I see a storage closet straight ahead. And just to the right, you're gonna turn into the primary suite. That is huge. It's about 16 by 22, 12-foot ceilings, beautiful, beautiful window treatments. Another shot of that travertine flooring in here. Look at all that character. Is there anything prettier than natural stone? So nice. King size, obviously, in this room. And let's go into the primary bath. I'm gonna pan to the left as we walk in. You're gonna see beautiful custom lighting, double sinks, and plenty of storage, double walk-in storage in this bathroom. And as you look to the right, we're gonna pan over here. Massive shower, beautiful stacked stone, beautiful tub, stone on the bottom, leathered granite on the landing on that tub. And that stone, if you'll notice, goes all the way to the ceiling. So many of the homes we've been in, that stone stops before we get to the ceiling, but not this one, it goes all the way up. That's beautiful. So we're gonna walk into the gentleman's closet here on the right. This is a great sized closet with a custom built-in on the left, a great gentleman's little chest, if you will. Double storage, both double and single storage. And then you've got shoe storage on the end. And if you'll look up, you're gonna see, look all the way to the ceiling and room enough for luggage at the top. Thoughtful construction on this, thoughtful plan, room for all the things. And reminder, this is just the gentleman's closet. Wait until you see what's next. Holy cow, look at this ladies' closet. Ladies, this is big enough to be a big bedroom. You've got a huge locking chest on the right, double storage for clothing, sweater pull downs at the top, single storage. So you've got long and for long coats, blouses, for short hanging stuff. Look at the boot storage, and all these shelves, by the way, are adjustable. So if you've got a different need for different heights, you can just pop on over there and make those whatever size that you want. But if you'll look, you've got room for hats, bags, boots, clothing, more shoes, and if you look right over here tucked in the corner, you've got even more storage for whatever else that you need. And before we miss it, look over here to the left, just as you come into the entry of the closet. That is a full-sized jewelry and accessory armoire. It's locking. And we're not going to open the doors, but when you do open the doors, it's custom hooks, custom racks for bracelets, rings, everything. It's amazing. And if you'll look down at the floor, it's raised off of the floor so that you can vacuum underneath it without worrying about those full-length mirrors. How handy are those mirrors? When you get ready to get dressed, you've got everything you need right there. So neat. Ladies, y'all gonna want this house just for the closet space. And maybe the kitchen. And maybe the fireplace. Next stop is gonna be guest bedrooms. So it's a little bit of a walk back to the front of this massive house. We wouldn't mind showing you this again, so just keep your eyes peeled. So beautiful. We're going to go back right up here to the front. Y'all remember the office that we were in? Just past the office, there is a hallway to the left. And that is going to be our entrance into one section for the guest bedrooms. Now to the right here, this door to the right, we're not going to open it because it's got some storage stuff in it. That is a massive, massive walk-in closet. Big enough actually to be another small bedroom. This bedroom is big enough for king size furniture. More plantation shutters. Huge walk-in closet, huge. And then you pan to the right here and you've got another Jack and Jill bathroom. Beautiful custom travertine shower and tub surrounds. New fixtures, new toilets, and we'll pass through to guest bedroom number 2. Another vanity here to your left. And to the right, we'll step into another bedroom, big enough obviously for king size furniture. More plantation shutters. And then we've got one more trip down this hall and across the main entryway. And we'll enter, let's just stop here. Here's the laundry room with custom built-ins over the washer and dryer. Don't forget the washer, dryer, and refrigerator come with this home. And we'll take a quick peek here at a very nice powder bath, and it's got a nice little custom vanity in it. So pretty. And as you come down this hall, just to let you know, you've got 2 storage closets as well in that hall. Now we'll come over to the 4th bedroom that they're using as a TV room, but this is also big enough for big furniture, another ensuite, and a walk-in closet also. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to take a look, swing right back here. I almost forgot one of the best parts. And this may be the coolest garage I've ever been in. Look at the wood walls. Very clever. Look at the hooks used to hang everything. There's nothing on the walls that you have to hammer or put a nail into. Everything is done by hook, so you can move anything and it will hold an unbelievable amount of weight. It's treated wood, so you don't have to worry about any critters getting in. And this custom steel storage area comes with the home. Notice the protective flooring. It is absolutely beautiful. It's flawless. So this is a garage, but could also easily be a man cave. Heck, you could put a splitter AC in here and do all sorts of stuff in this garage. And last but not least, we're going to head out back and take a look at the back. You're going to love this water view. Out we go. Okay, we got beautiful pavers out here and a patio as we start off to the left here. Look, that just goes on forever. Beautiful, beautiful custom flower beds, beautiful pots, iron fencing on the water. The outside is maintained by the subdivision. And then as you pan around here, you've got plenty of room for seating. And let's take a walk down this way. So pretty. You can just spend hours out here. Look around the corner, more area, beautiful place for a fire table. And look at that courtyard wall that's been created there. This is so cozy. And up in the corner up here, I don't know if you can see it, we see right here in the corner, but there's a big TV hanging here, so you can really sit back here, enjoy the game, be on the water, and hang out. And there's a great grill area in the back. And look how deep this property is. You've got plenty of side area back here with beautiful foliage. It's just lovely. Let's take a quick walk outside so you can get a look at the house from the back, closer to the water. It's one of these houses that I don't care what angle you look at it from, it's just beautiful. We too. So when we get done with this video, we're going to ask you to like, we're going to ask you to share the YouTube channel, and ask you to reach out to David Gloger at eXp Realty if you've got any questions, or if you'd like to schedule a showing of the house. And remember, it's the week before Thanksgiving. It's 2025, so if you're looking at this video, that's when it's being filmed. Look at that. So pretty. Thanks for taking this tour with us. We hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know when you'd like to see